Hi guys, back with more Final Fantasy 14. We continue with the side story with Grandson, and then back with the story quest. The temporary time in Kirito. It was not more than a moment ago that Grandson returned, having at last obliged by my humble request. Humble request my ass. This one's no better than an Omorian aristocrat, or whatever that is. So accustomed to making others do their bidding, I tell you, there's something off-putting about taking orders from a dog. Okay. There you continue and giving me cause to reconsider aiding your hunt. Perhaps you should ask your questions. Fine. Kirito said he saw a vision of you and Brandon looking thick as thieves. You were friends, eh? Now what he's up to now? Brandon is dead. He died a century ago, together with his comrades in an attempt to halt the flood, and they themselves set in motion. I presume you speak of the eater that took possession of his corpse. Darkazone, aye. But unlike most eaters, he has been doing more than roam about aimlessly. For some reason, he's been hunting down royal treasures of old Colbert, and he has been killing anyone who got in his way. Is he now? What irony. Even in death, he remains a slave to duty, a knight brave and true. He is a murderer. I will not hear it said otherwise. He ruined my life, killed my beloved right before my very eyes. Every night I go to bed dreaming of the day I will take my revenge. Oh, I see. Clearly you have suffered a terrible loss. But while your thirst for vengeance is quite natural and understand, it is ultimately misguided. Unusual behavior notwithstanding, Daggerstone is nevertheless no more than an eater. To hate him is to hate the sea that claims the ship, the disease that steals the child, the tremor that topples the home, the mindless force of nature that begets destruction, driven by a fragmented memory. But I'm just sort out my coding settings. Some strange reason. I don't know if that's any better to say. Don't you dare make excuses for him. You think I wanted any of this? I grew up on a farm. I could barely wield a sword, and now I've got to kill one of the bloody cardinal virtues. Hate and anger and vengeance are all I've got now. My every waking moment is dedicated to plotting his death. It has to be. It has to be. So just tell us where the goddamn ring is and we'll be on our way. Oh, you're still doing it. Settings. Well, let's try that. This is how it has to be. Who you have to be. Nay, I think not. You are too much. Demand for far, far too much. And in exchange for what? This I cannot abide. Are you trying to bar with me, you little shite? Tell me what I want to know or I'll beat it out of you. Still doing it. Back off, Pluto. Won't let anyone or anything stand between me and Melinda's murderer. Brandon was a dear friend. To know that an eater degraces his flesh and his memory pains me more than I can well express. It would bring me great comfort if you were to grant him peace. I should like to share with you a story. if you would be so kind as to join me in clear gear. This had better have a point. I really have no idea why my coding settings are having issues. Why are we here again? Don't know. Just beautiful even now, a palace of forgotten dreams. But before it was lived here in the time of Robert with Uranus lit. The memory of mine is in which you walked was of a troubled time, when the people of our kingdom preyed upon by an ambitious foe. Brandon, then a young knight who had only just won his spurs, had caught the eye of Princess Soldia, who chose him as her personal guardian. However, he was far too inexperienced and was unable to keep her safe when she ventured outside these walls on one of her investigations. For his failure, he was stripped of his knighthood, and shortly thereafter he quit Thalbert. I thought I would never see him again. But then one day he returned, one of several wandering adventurers led by a man named Arthur, who had accepted our invitation to look into the mysterious transformations which had continued unabated in Brandon's absence. Lady Soldier was overjoyed, and for a time it was like nothing had changed. They spoke often and grew even closer. And then came a day when we learned the truth. When we learned that the architect of our kingdom's suffering was none other than the court mage Hedrick. Vision. It's him, Brendan. I'm sorry. So am I. Come, let's have it done with. Yeah. It was you, Tadrick. Do not deny it. Tormenting our people, twisting and transforming them into monsters. And for what? Brandon, Brandon, Brandon. And after I took such pains to be rid of you. You may strip me of my titles, but not my oath. I shall serve Lady Dodia till my dying breath. As you like. Once I have killed you and your friends, there will be no one left to stop me from claiming the throne. Hear me, my children, the hour of reckoning is at hand. Rejoice, for in noble sacrifice shall you find everlasting glory. Oh damn. Lord Tadrick, it hurts. Soon you shall know no more pain. What the fuck? Wow. I was going to make it quick, for old time's sake. But now I think I ought to take my time. Get to, wow. Okay. There's that, I'm dead. Let's try again. Oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah, person passing being wanted to silence it. Nice. There you go. That wasn't so bad. Medicine wretch. This kingdom is by rights mine. Brandon, what is the meaning of this? Tadric, you, but why? After serving us faithfully for so many years. I am no servant, not of your mother or father, or you. My lady, God damn you. Shit. Lady Soldier, speak to me. Brendan, my dear, brave Brendan. Am I your princess still? Would you honor your vows even now? Now and ever after, my lady. My sword is yours to command. Oh no. That is well. Would that I had the strength to hold it myself. Still your heart, brave Brandon, and for the good of Albert and her people. No, no, no. I cannot. I will not. Honor your vows to your kingdom, to your princess. So she's gonna turn to a monster as well. Yeah. Damn. To your friend who never doubted you, who knew that you would return and seek justice. Justice. No, it should be me. No. Brandon, my sword, now and ever after. Okay. Framed up the rest of Tadric's conspirators and tossed them in the gale. The ones who hadn't been corrupted by his magics is. I will not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. No. Well, you saw what happened. Wicked White. She begged him to do it, like Lady, like Melinda. Come, let us quit this place and return to Platini. Do you know why I entered into the royal family service many long years ago? Because when I was attacked by a wild beast which nearly tore me to shreds, it was Lady Isolde who came to my rescue. She saved me, and it is a debt that can never be repaid, for there is naught in this world which holds greater value than life itself. Not even her death absolves me of it, and so I must always first consider her wishes, her desires, what she would want for me and her kingdom, for Brandon, and yes, even for you, grandson, for me. To define oneself in opposition to the other, and offer birth of complexity of nymphs who wholly devoid of redeeming qualities. A villain indeed, there is comfort and certainty in hatred, but it is a false and fleeting comfort. Bought with it with lies, we tell ourselves about who we are, what we must be, what we must do, and never in mind the cross. If anything, the more we offer up in sacrifice, the better. Do you not see? Brandon was right to hesitate, to doubt, the unwavering. Blade cares not whom it serves nor who it cuts. I think I need a moment. Perhaps you do as well. Leave us for now, Crusoe. And there's that done. And the last one be out of the waiting. We get interior level 7. I think determination would be better. Right, now it's back to it on more. To level 79 I need 32,000 XP, man. Well, 8,000. No. The ladder is situated to the north and west of right. Let us make our way there, Kirito. Yeah? This is where the ladder is. The Talos. The ladder is a sturdy piece of engineering, but much may go wrong after 20 years of disuse. Let us be doubly thorough with its maintenance. Bottom rung, they call this place. Halfway at. Apparently it used to be the control center for the ladder and a bustling hub of transport. Its glory days are far behind it. To see my darling child so engrossed in his work, I think I'm falling in love again. First things first, a 50-point inspection won't do to have them falling to pieces now. Well, why are you standing there gulping? There's lots to be done, so go and make yourself useful. Haha. Anyone else around? No. Crusoe, dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepare to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Yasolo and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which have too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we will prevail upon thee to procure lumber. My thanks, Crusoe. Directly to the south thou will find a dry lot, Bedmont Yards. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. Okay. See what's down, pretty much Witherspoon. Hello there, sinner. Haven't seen you around before. Near to Gate Town, I'll take it. If you need lumber for a shack, you come to the right place. We can do the building for you too, though that costs extra. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, the least you could do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favour in return. I just finished taking stock of our supply. I was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of the lumber's lying around about the yard. Most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask Bufil for the number here. I will lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. Take stock of the supply of lumber at the shipyard. What you learn can be reviewed in your key items. Okay. Taking stock for if I buy. Are you? Well, last I counted we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted through, so we tossed them out. Oh, you feel. Another load to survive. 13 planks all told, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. So 12. Right then, bring the good ones here and be sure to let Ivan know as well. So how many planks does that make now? You're writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. You jot down the details of the conversation. Well, that's easy. It was 12. Could be. So 68 in the storehouse, 9 discarded. Okay. So what now? Okay, 7 planks in the stack. Is there any over here then? Sits above. Yeah, there it is. And there's 24 planks in the stack. Right, so uh, 68. I have 9 discarded. Um, Balloon 13 delivered. One damaged. Uh, 24 the entrance. And 11 near the guy. So that makes 68 minus 9. Or we add it. So if I did minus 9. and then plus 13 minus 1, and then plus 24, and then plus 11. That'll be 106. Another thing it could be is um, 68 plus 13 minus 1 plus 24 and then plus 11. So it should be 115. Done, are you? So how many planets did you count? Right, so there's no option for 115, but there's an option for 106. So, aye, that's exactly what I counted. Thanks for your help, friend. Taking software puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for anyway? You were serious about the ladder? I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we'll each do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge. You reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging on his project? He'd welcome the help. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with all the lumber you need. Yay. And as I say, it wasn't there earlier. I've rounded up as much material as I could for work, just my little bit for the cause. And there's Thanksgiving Ring. Oh, Crusoe, I heard you went to find lumber. From afar the ladder looks like it was made entirely of metal, but there's actually a lot of wood if you look for it. The Amorians have rallied quite impressively, amidst great adversity. A little purpose never goes astray. Art thou are returned, when wert thou able to procure the lumber? Well, well, to secure not only the material but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides, their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not, but the work shall be complete ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it have been years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us, when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile upon thy face. The view from above. But prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, to appear we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou shouldst take thine ease for a time. They will need to every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulemore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible? Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them, crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it. Ah, the vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying?
Some strange reason my mic is picking up game volume again. And I have no idea why. When I'm that's it. Working. Yeah, I know my mic works, but I think the actual decibel is working.
Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine.
Yeah, for some strange reason my mic keeps acting weird.
Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarant. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
Remember?
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal, a complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl? What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
Yeah.
I knew you could do it, dearest. I never doubted you for a moment.
It's alive. I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it had all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood, knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down, aye. But solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett Selk. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that, especially not eternity.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Come on then.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. awed and terrified in equal measure. We ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day. Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
We're now in the upper part of Russia. And here we finally are, at the top rung. The others should arrive ere long. Alphino, Kirito, come up here, there's something I need you to see. What could this be about? Why? There appears to be a village. Ah, over there. There's a village, Kirito, over to the northeast. So there is. Yet after 2 decades without the ladder in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. No, but that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Wherever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look, Naruto. Alright. Search the surroundings for the mysterious person. You may mute the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the figure and inspect them with the left click. I don't see anything. Super. Y'all be talking about that, can you? It's just a bird. The creature stares at you unappreciatively. This probably isn't the mysterious person as they saw. Oh. Yeah, I've located the mysterious person, however it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly turns back to the village. Here's someone, right? Never spying on us? Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. Why do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit, and I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others ascend. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, and quite recently by your reckoning. The crates and barrels are laden with unknown contents. You hear faint sounds from inside the building, however the door refuses to budge. I could have sworn I heard a noise. What else is around here? Half empty cup. The cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. What news, Crusoe? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. I couldn't find that mysterious person. Maybe this place really is abandoned. I'll say the first one. Indeed. Well, there's no one to be seen. It's plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? You're Crystal, the artist from Ormore. Remembered, since we parted ways, I've worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. We could say the very same to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you how and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Ormore. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He sent me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been there ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate until Mount Gold broke away from the earth. Then just as suddenly the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives? Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? So 4-3 is a senior, and he's fled to Mount Gold. Tis a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. Are you my life? If there is anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristan. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront 4-3, we must find a way to reach Mount Gold. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. More so than the revelation that all three is a sin here, as far as that the three citizens of Ormore came together to work on a ladder. Is it possible for people to change so quickly? I'm pleased to see that the villagers are no longer wary of us. I shall take the opportunity to ask about Mount Gold. And we now get level 78 gear. We get a weapon first. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that Brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Rito and I are going to get out of the area. We'll be back in a while. Oh, very well. Then, just take care out there. Path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east, if you'll be so kind as to head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while then. So here's that. The heck?
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there. You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are. Looks a lot bigger from here. doesn't it? If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind. This is going to be a tough climb. But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
What the hell?
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at bottom rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Really? There's a lot.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course. Master Alphino waiteth for us at top rung. Thither should we make our way.
Concerned for my health, are you? Indeed, we are a little far from the Crusadeum, but rest assured this old man can muster up another wind for what is to come. First are we all gathered, though Green, I am afraid, did not much enjoy the ascent. Forgive us our delay. The Exarch arrived and we took some time to apprise of him of our mission. Soon after you left, who could arrive in Amity but Orionde and the Exarch? I'm glad they were able to find you. All that grinding and shaking, I was afraid that lift floor would fall out from underneath me. But don't worry, I'm sure the trembling will go away soon. Ah. I'm told you went ahead and got out the volcano. I don't suppose some grappling hooks will suffice? Probably not. Ah, such an exhilarating ride. Such a magnificent view. Nothing normal compares to this. Oh, don't mind us. We're just taking the sights. I didn't expect to see the chase here, though I suppose it's well within their rights. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gold. For this, we'll need to put all our heads together. Right. I'm gonna end the stream here, because I gotta go to work. So, let's see. Is anyone online to raid? Right, Has versus RPG, he's currently playing Fairy Tail, so I'm gonna raid him. There we go. Alright then everyone, I'll be streaming again probably later tonight, if not tomorrow morning. Bye guys.